Hey, it's Ivan Morales here, and I just want to show really quick my story on how I was able and how I managed to make it out there. I traveled without even a job lined up. I didn't have no family members in Colorado. I'm from Texas, so that's around 16 hours away, 1,000 miles, and I managed to get a job, and I managed to staying vegan. I just want to show some couple tips real quick and how it can benefit you, and hopefully you find this really helpful. Okay, so it started all when we left. Right, we left to Colorado, and we ended up being in a old like motel, and at that motel I was kind of like tripping still because I was just thinking in my head, like, did I really do this? Like, did I really travel all this way? And I'm so lost right now, and I don't know what to do. So the first thing I did was I just went online, boom, just I looked at Craigslist, I looked at other people, I looked at Facebook, see if I can find any jobs and all of that. Um, Luckily, the motel had internet access, had Wi-Fi, so I could look up some stuff. It was really slow, but it was good enough. And we were just searching. I didn't even know this, but you could actually find roommates that are willing to stay with you and everything. Luckily, we found some roommates, and they were actually pretty good. They helped us out, all of that, whatever. I got a part-time job at a mall, and I didn't really have a lot of money. I really didn't have a lot of money. So I had, and I don't know why I had a belief that veganism and going vegan was something that was really expensive. I guess it was just something that I grew up thinking, but that's when I did that, when I actually went to put myself in the position where I needed to find out a cheap way on how I can go vegan. That's when opportunities started opening, and honestly, like the first day before I got my job, I cheated. I was already vegan for like a couple days. I was like 4 days into veganism, and then I had moved. Right, I moved, and then I was completely lost, and I was barely going in. I was vegetarian before that for a long time, but vegetarian is so much different than a vegan, um, and I was really lost. So I was just so lost that I got on Google. That's what I'm saying. I tell everybody, never underestimate the power of Google, because I got on Google and then I just typed in how to how to go vegan guide, or like vegan bodybuilders, and I was just looking at other options I can learn from, people that I can learn from, and so I actually found people. There wasn't a lot of vegan bodybuilders out there, but there was a couple. Now there's more, and now veganism is trending. But when I started about a year and a half ago, there was only like a couple. I would like to say three people that actually put out information on YouTube for free and everything. And I, one of the persons that I followed was Brian Turner, and another one was John Venus, and they really helped me out. They have really cheap like recipes you can do, and like I mean, they make it really simple. They make veganism really simple, and like pretty much from there I had an idea. Like I had a mission that there wasn't an excuse that it was gonna be cheap, because it was actually the food was actually cheaper than if I were to buy regular food. Like vegan food was actually cheaper, and that's what like kind of made it seem like so cool to me. So I I went I went to YouTube, I searched and I learned and I did my research, and what I found was that it was really simple, and I made it work. The way I made it work was I literally had to look at all these nutrition labels and look at everything. I mean, because you still have to put in all the work, but you don't have to, like, you have a direction on where to go. And what I always talk to when I tell people about like learning stuff in life, or like just learning in general, is that there is this story that I learned from Tai Lopez once. I don't know if you know who Tai Lopez is, but he's a like a social media influencer. He's really big right now. But I learned it from him, and basically the story goes like this. So there's a group of people lost in the middle of a forest, and everybody is trying to get out of the forest because they're lost, right? So they just start chopping up the woods, start chopping up, and they're just trying to get out, trying to create a path. But there's this one guy who's actually, he thinks, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna find the highest tree, and I'm gonna climb it, and I'm gonna see where's the fastest way I can get out. Where's the fastest way I can lead these people so we can all get out, and not be lost anymore. So he climbs up the biggest tree he can find. Once he actually climbs it, he goes up the tree and he sees that the direction that they were currently going in was leading them to, like, I think it was like an ocean or something like that. It was like a dead end, right? And then they saw that like the way to get out was like the other way, like completely opposite. So he yells and he tells like his team, he tells his people, he tells them, hey, we're going the wrong way. The way out is this way. It's not this way. So then that's really powerful. That was really powerful to me, because literally whenever you're trying to do something, even when you're trying to go vegan, like, you don't want to be the people who are just running through, just putting in all that work, chopping up the trees, and then to end up in a dead end zone. That's how most people are. But if you actually learn and you follow somebody else, you're going to be that guy that goes up in the tree, and you're going to learn, and you're going to see where to go. You're going to be able to see your direction. And having a good direction on where to going, and having the right mindset to go along with it is super powerful. So that's like kind of how it feels that's kind of how it felt for me whenever I learned, like, from those vegan bodybuilders. I actually had a direction on how I was gonna do things. So I still had to put in all the work, right? But I had a end goal. I could actually see the end goal. I can see the starting, and I can see the end line. So yeah, pretty much that's it. That's it to this video. Hopefully it was really helpful for you, and how having the right direction can help you, and having the right mindset can change and just motivate you to get to your goal. Because if you can actually see the end goal, that's a lot more motivating than if you can't see it. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys later. So, I'm probably gonna be sending you another email tomorrow about some hidden benefits that you don't even know. You probably don't even know that exist while turning vegan. So please watch out for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. Bye. Peace.